I went home and leave, and you look around and it seems like people have just forgotten that there's 140,000 troops over here sweating, bleeding, and dying. And when you learn about programs that are specifically designed to help families of deployed soldiers, it's one less thing that I need to worry about, and I got a lot to worry about out here.
Set this bridge on fire, well, tears may fall and anger might rage. Your memory will haunt me, it'll always stay.
Singer Gary Kyle is laying down the lead vocal for one of the winning tunes in the Dallas Songwriters Association's Songs from the Soul of Service contest.
I've got a roommate in Iraq and another best friend in Iraq right now, and just want to support everybody.
Set This Bridge on Fire, written by Air Force First Lieutenant Chris Barnett, is about a lover's breakup. It's one of the few winning songs not about service-based experience. This recording's being made in a home studio in a northern suburb of Dallas.
Set this bridge on fire, where tears may fall and anger might rage.
Partly because everyone is donating their time, each track is recorded separately as musicians become available. Gary is singing to an instrumental bed recorded in earlier sessions. Producer John Adams played on several of those tracks. He's pleased with the way the song is developing.
You can always tell a good arrangement if before you even have all the parts on it, if it starts feeling like it's going somewhere, that's usually a good sign. Try it with that. Try it with, yeah, the good times are always fine, but bad times make me want to cry. Well, you can say wanna.
It's a great song. It's a great song. I actually just got it about 3 days ago, and I got to listen a few times, and I'm pretty excited to sing it. It's a very good song. I'm a songwriter, and I appreciate good music like this.
The whole Dallas Songwriters Association has put in hundreds and hundreds of hours to make this thing happen, and it's not been any one person, but it's really been a great group effort. And we don't work as well as the combat team, but there was a lot of combat within our team about trying to get this project done in the right way.
Everyone that's added something to it along the way, whether it be a player or in this case we just had lead vocal down, he said, it's a good song. So that's usually a good indicator that you're on the right track.
Like maybe we should be on like learn so much, like let him do.
Just punctuate.
The end result will be a commercial quality CD to be distributed primarily to contest participants and sponsors. For the Dallas Songwriters Association, the project is a labor of love and respect.
Most of the friends I have a very, very high level of respect for what our military is being called on to do. It was easy to see a lot of national support for those kinds of efforts early on after 9/11, and I think maybe some of that's dissipated a bit, and I feel like the rubber is meeting the road now, so I'm behind them. I don't take for granted that we get to stand here on a nice sunny day in a peaceful place, you know. I really don't take that for granted.
Yeah, I think I might have learned to get on with life today.
So we're here packing up gourmet coffee to ship over to Iraq and Afghanistan to our Marines, Army, Sailor, and Airmen.
The program's called Packages from Home. They call this a packing party. From the Arizona desert, volunteers ship care packages almost anywhere service members are deployed on request. Today they're packing up gourmet coffee donated by the Lindsay Coffee Company of Phoenix. Good coffee is one of the most requested items.
When you leave one of these parties, you go home tired and exhausted, but you feel so good.
This packing party even attracted the Phoenix city manager.
A lot of us here really are grateful to what the soldiers and men and women of the armed services are doing overseas.
There's nothing political about this. It has nothing to do with whether we're for or against the war. It's just that they make an incredible sacrifice to us. And in a small way, it gives us the opportunity to give something back to them.
Packages from Home has a ready supply of volunteers, including some local Marine reservists.
God bless Packages from Home. They send them toiletries, they send them goodies, they send them clothes, they send them things that they normally wouldn't have out in the rural areas of these countries, and they provide them a piece of home.
When he was deployed, Sergeant Heslett's most coveted taste of home wasn't coffee.
When Mountain Dew showed up, everybody was happy. Mountain Dew and wet wipes. Wet wipes were key because the sand gets into everything.
All this grew out of a mother's love for her son. Christian Lewis enlisted in the Army on September 11, 2001. When he deployed to Iraq in 2004, Kathleen Lewis began sending him care packages. He shared them with his buddies. So she decided to send them to his entire squad. And she wanted to do more. That required more people, and she needed a way to find them.
We're not going to let our servicemen and women down like they were let down in Vietnam. We're not going to let that happen ever again.
Enter local radio talk show host Bruce Jacobs. Bruce invited Kathleen on his program to talk about her plans.
You know, they started in Kathy's garage, and we gave them a little bit of publicity right from the beginning, which was good for them, and it has really grown exponentially.
David Witten heard the program and was hooked.
I thought, what an awesome thing. I mean, they're over there, put on the uniform of this country, defending our freedoms, the freedoms of others, doing what they have to do and what they signed up to do.
Now David is a volunteer and the organization's marketing director, trying to garner more local media attention. Volunteers, donations, and packages are flowing more rapidly, and so do letters from troops in the field.
Thank you kindly for the cookies. They were delicious. It's always good to know that someone out there is thinking about us.
This is what I would consider an extreme grassroots program. We never in a million years thought it would reach the level it has reached. But this is what's been given to us. We took the load up, and we are very happy with it. And I think that we'll become bigger.
I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler girl.
Margie Bonds has become a regular spokeswoman for Packages from Home and developed a friendship with Staff Sergeant Brian Judkins.
I've received 3. I received one yesterday from them. Had lots of coffee in it. They know I like that.
She became a volunteer when her own son, Marine Sergeant Michael Marzano, was in the unit deployed to replace Sergeant Judkins. Sergeant Marzano was killed in Haditha, Iraq in May of 2005.
I remember driving home that day having this very odd feeling, but I didn't know how to place it. And then at 1:45 in the morning, I had 2 Marines at my door telling me that my son had given the ultimate sacrifice.
I emailed her, asked her if she wanted to talk. I told her I'd been to Haditha, and that was where I'd just gotten back from there. And maybe, if she needed somebody to talk to, I could be there for her.
It doesn't do me any good to lay in bed and cry.
We got to be really close. She's my mom in Arizona.
I can't wield a weapon, but I can wield my mouth in a positive way and keep supporting those boys and girls over there. And that's what I'll continue to do, because how could I live with myself if I don't?
Packages from Home shipped 26,000 packages from its start through May of 2006.
We've been an organization that's grown from shipping 30 packages a month back in March of 2004 to where this organization is averaging 1,000 packages a month.
It takes a lot of donations of cash and goods to keep the pipeline flowing. The postage cost for shipping 1,000 packages to Iraq is $8,200. Kathleen Lewis promises to keep up the fundraising effort. She feels she owes it to the troops.
They're my heroes. They are my heroes, absolutely.
Still to come, a deployed reservist returns to college and inspires another kind of help from the home front. Plus, a last listen to songs from the soul of service.